better with time, and I don't need y'all to tell me I'm ahead of my time. I'm just trying to keep my ass from doing federal time, so my kids can have a dad that was better than mine. And I ain't even dead, but I'm dying. Every time I see one of my dead friends in my head of my mind. My old girl, she got shot in the head with a 5, and they burned my boy's car while he sat up inside. And I ain't even sat up and cried. I just shut up my eyes and let the pain stay shut up inside. Yeah, I realize it only take a second to die. That's why every second I'm high. That's why every second I'm fly. So when I check out to die, I ain't gotta do nothing but fly. Time flies.
Ain't it funny how fast time flies? And one day we're gone before your eyes. Ain't it funny how fast time flies?
The Hip Hop Summit. We're so pleased to be on the campus of Clark Atlanta University. Let's give Clark a hand. All right. Once again, I want to thank DJ Cowboy and B103. B103 is our media partner. They've been great. Appropriate. I'm going to ask you a question. How many of y'all saw the movie Belly? All right. You remember at the end of the movie, DMX, I had to talk DMX out of the situation. You remember that? That's a hip-hop classic. Now, if you remember at the end of that movie, I was laying some rules out to DMX. Now, before we start the program, I gotta lay some rules out to you.
What's going on, everybody? Real quick. I apologize, I have to get on a plane, so I wanted to make sure I came out and talked to everybody and say something because I won't be able to stay for the panel. But real quick, I've been supporting Russell Simmons since day one. Definitely grateful of everything that he does, and I just want to show my support and let everybody know that in a time like this, the way the economy is, we're in a recession, it's extremely important that we have panels like this and that we teach everybody about financials, because I see it firsthand with a lot of celebrity friends and a lot of different people. The worst thing, you know, anything worse than not having money at all is having money and losing it. So a lot of people don't know how to manage their money, don't know about financials, about getting a mortgage, about paying your taxes, all of these different things. So once these people get up here, I need everybody to pay very close attention and listen so everybody can learn something, and I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? Hope y'all having a good day. You know, what up? What's up, sis? Well, actually, the reason I'm here and the reason I came, I was actually on my way to another engagement that I had to be at. But I heard I heard he was doing a summit, you know, and Russell actually came to St. Louis to a couple charity events I did, you know, so I had to support him and come through, you know, to support him. And I hope everybody voted too. And I know, I'm pretty sure y'all did, you know, for Obama. Yeah, because I voted for Obama too, so that's what.
When you talk about assets, that means you want to invest in things that are wealth building assets. Not just any old other assets such as, you know, buying a car or going out and buying a TV. Those are appreciation assets. You want to invest in wealth-creating assets. And as Russell just said, your most important asset, in my opinion, is your brain. Has anybody ever thought about that? You invest in your brain and in education.
Like you said, one of your most important assets is your brain. But when you go to the Bank of America to get that house, I don't know if they're gonna put that down. So, me and Kevin and Russell was backstage just talking for a couple hours about different things like this. Like you just gotta really be smart, you know. And you don't have to be a genius. You just have to be smart. You just have to make conscious decisions. When I talk to kids about these different high schools and middle schools, one of the things I try to stress with is you feel good about doing the right thing.
You know, mine's right. That from day one, creating wealth starts with hard work. It starts with finding your will on that one thing that you're willing to sacrifice everything for. And I'm not here to tell you what you should do or what you should do, but you know, some of you guys I call you like corner rappers, or choir singers, or people who really it's a hobby sometimes, and you don't really take serious before any of that the education side. I was poor. I'm the first generation of money in my family, and I don't just talk about what's on TV to my kids. I talk about get our bank accounts right. Look, the president, this is the United States. We got to make sure we do the right thing by voting for Barack Obama.
Say something. No, Kevin Liles is an intern. First, let me just state that we're a nonpartisan organization.
Hip Hop Summit is a nonpartisan
in case anybody,
organization.
we're not, even if we're not from the IRS, this is the point that we are nonpartisan. Vote for whoever you want to.
But as an individual...
Anyway, so let me just say this next thing. Kevin Liles is the greatest example. I can't come up with a better story than his story. Kevin was a slave. He knows that, as a servant, he made everybody better. And he did that throughout his whole career, and I watched him become, he was so good at making people better that they looked to him for leadership. And as a servant, he's like, he just took that role, nobody needed coffee or nothing forever, and even, he would come in before, for real, he would come in before everybody and leave after everybody, and that kind of intern becomes the president, and that's what Kevin became, so that's my example.
Only get better with time, and I don't need y'all to tell me I'm a veteran now. I done passed up all my peers, I'm ahead of the line, and I'm more than just okay, I'm better than fine. The living definition of legend, who better to define? With better words and metaphors, who better with rhymes? Who paint a better picture of the ghetto than mine? Who at your sketch a better sketch that I set in your mind? Never in time, I seen shit that done settled my mind, and they still trying to convince me life's better than dying, and they still trying to pin me, so I set up my grind. Made up my mind I was made for and set up the time, but I still can't sleep, so I sit up at times. Cause all the real shit I seen that messed up my mind. That's why I still blow green all the rest of the time, and trying to smoke out what's left of the rest of my mind. Time flies.